The reason why the companies around the globe are adapting push over cellular is that the coverage of the LTE networks is getting daily better, the hardware is getting better, and also we have a spectrum issue worldwide that there is not enough spectrum in the air. They are looking to push-to-talk providers which are offering them the flexibility and also the quality which they need, especially when it's coming to a POC, because software solutions are running on smartphones. That means we have a wide spectrum of options which we can implement into that solutions. So it's not the same, like say, the traditional way that we have only the PTT button, which is end of the beginning and end of the story. We have now implemented, for example, GPS information, indoor localization, lone worker protection in different kind of stages, and task management. And every day we are implementing more and more solutions for the user environment, whatever he needs. As far as we are using smartphones as a vehicle for our application, the industries which we are active are everywhere. So whoever needs communication is potentially a user for us. So it's not anymore like before that it was like you need to have some radio environment or something like that. You need to have a bigger organization. No, from the smallest unit, let's say, until the biggest companies in the world are now potential customers. We are working in the mine industry, we are working in the public transport, we are working in chemical and in oil and gas, and the military, and also the police and undercover police especially. For example, why undercover police is because they cannot run around with radios, otherwise it would be not too much undercover, let's say, right? So that's the reason why they prefer to have their smartphones, they have the application on it, and they can communicate quickly and from everywhere, so seamless. Other industries might be, for example, also the public transport. Usually the public transport, especially if you are talking about buses, they are driving also in the countryside. And usually the radio coverage is covering main cities, but not the countryside. So it's quite costly to build sites and also the environment of coverage for countryside for, let's say, 10 buses which are driving around. So that is commercially absolute nonsense. So in that case, they use the smartphones, they are using the different kind of network operators which are around, communicating very efficient and also on the same way, and even with more options which they had before. Generally, the customer's value, if it comes to POC, is the freedom of hardware, that they have basically different kind of choices in using any kind of hardware. If it can be from the lowest device to the high-end smartphone. They love that they can run in different kind of networks, so they are independent if it can be any operator which they are using every day. And the other thing is that they have, besides the push-to-talk solution and communication for their environment, they have also the lone worker protection for the alarming to protect the employees. They have the option to create tasks and also additional services in the same application to create a better and seamless operation for their environment, and make the decisions in the future shorter and also more efficient. That makes a commercial case for them to use applications like ours.